Y'all saw nothing. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go safely refill and eat. And hello everyone, and welcome back to Arkantos. I'm Arkantos, and today I'm here with some more space engineers. So, last time I kind of introduced you to where we're kind of building our base for this area. Because, well, let's just be fair, I'm probably going to be going to space, build a space station eventually. But we're going to have to do everything step by step. So last time we created a sun tracking solar array with a bit of an algae farm attachment to, you know, help us produce food, because food was kind of a bit of a problem. And, well, it is now fixed. And ooh, let's go charge it here. Eat. Oh, I should have those instead. So yeah, I've also added a little bit more to the rover and changed it around a little bit. So now we're going to be able to dock. We're going to start docking our most of our vehicles by the bottom. For the most part, drones are going to be from the bottom or from the top. We're going to try and have our landing, for the most part, for our own vehicles, be this way. Sometimes they might be from the back. It all depends, but I don't like having the connector at the back because it. I'm trying to go back a little bit, and it too hard, and you know it breaks and gets damaged all the time. But this way it doesn't, and all I gotta do is adjust the height of my rover when I want to actually like roll out and stuff like that. So I've also, as you can see, I've added some more storage to it, so we can get that a little bit more resources. Because it was looking kind of bare. Although what I could have done was probably add batteries, or switch some of these out for batteries. But I was like, I'll just do storage. We need storage right now because, yeah, we have a really big problem. In terms of surface resources, it's very slim, and I was hoping to kind of rely on those. But we do have 2 silicone and the cobalt. Cobalt being the most important. But we're gonna probably, yeah, because we're not gonna be here too long. I don't want to have a whole bunch of stuff on the planet. We're going to be in space mostly, and I want to have the freedom to make a decent sized space station. Well, we might have 2. We might have like what our first one may become like a little bit of a destroyer, or we might make it grow from there. We don't know. I don't know yet. I'm trying to build a space station in an organic kind of way. It's gonna grow. So yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of, well, basically slowly get everything back over there, and I'll kind of show you what I mean. Hit that. But yeah, we're going to keep this base just so I can get food production constant. But yeah, I do want to move gradually over here. So basically, this will be like when we are first kind of also getting into cobalt a little bit, very seldomly. So like we'll probably do have an actual big refiner. I'm probably gonna have a bunch of small storage. Small large grid storage as well on top of our small grid stuff. So yeah, see how much easier it is to connect from the bottom. So yeah, this is where we're going to kind of start with this is going to be kind of a bit of a oh wait, maybe it might still work. I don't know. This may not be a flyer version of this base, but we're going to try to do another version of it on Mars, where it's going to have, it'll be a version where we're going to launch fighters from. So, we're going to try and keep this kind of same shape, but I'm going to try to make it so that we can launch our fighters from it. And then if I can find the problem in another bigger version, I can maybe adjust my smaller versions to be able to, but well, we'll see. But yeah, so far what I've done, I've added some batteries to here, because this is the main hangar bay. So this is there's going to be a lot of stuff going to be happening here. So I have some batteries for our first bit of battery storage, connectors, with the first bit of our conveyor. So far it only goes up to where our drill rig is, which I'm going to get into in a little bit here. We're going to set control seat up with some stuff for it. And we're going to set up our control panel here, our button panel for a small grid build bay. So this is going to allow us to build other vehicles, drones, stuff like that, and have it be the batteries charge while we're kind of building up and stuff like that. So you can let it charge up before you let it disconnect, because the merge block actually is a very good way to just start disconnecting stuff. So we're also going to try, keep in mind how we're going to be building the vessel, the vehicle, or whatever, and we'll have to figure out where we'll put the merge block so that we can weld them from the blueprint, right? Ship printer. But yeah, here's the drill rig. So this is my version of what we're going to kind of begin with. Now you can use this design as a starter base too, keep it very quaint and covered. But what we're going to do is we're going to have this drill set up, and it's going to give us constant resources. That way, because I've been spending a lot of my time going around digging holes in the mountainsides, and I'm just no, I'm tired of it. So I was trying to stray away from doing this, but too late. So the basic of what you need for it, besides the conveyor system, is pistons, advanced router, a hinge, and the drill. So basically what we're going to be able to do, we'll be able to build you like a little bit of a bunker if you want. It's a good way to just dig straight down if you want to build a silo, because basically this is going to probably be a silo, because we're probably going to adapt it to something, because we're going to basically have this drill rig basically be flat and have the very top be the floor. So we're going to be going way down to keep getting as much resources as we can, because we're going to be having to build a few things. Basically, one of our first big grid things we're going to be building is a skiv, so we can go out and get a bunch of resources far away from base. And because we have cobalt as one of our first surface nodes, we are going to actually probably go straight to flying. To save me the frustration. So what we'll do here is, we're going to kind of get the drill rig going. So basically what I have as a function is that it rotates, so it makes perfect cylinder holes for silos. Because I want to see if I can make a starter base that has everything like this kind of built into it. Like I might try to do another version. Choked a little bit there. Sorry, guys. Where this is probably going to be moved in a little bit, even be more part of the base, which I think I might do for the next one. I'm going to probably maybe do a Twitch stream, and we'll try to do a little bit of a different variation of this. And then we'll bring that in for when we're colonizing, because I do want to see, try to, if we can maybe get rid of some of these, I may be able to actually have the fight my my fighter plane be able to launch and return. Maybe, I don't know. This may be too small, but this is probably a starter base version. It's, you know, we'll treat it as the beginner of a small outpost. Because with this layout, I think I can still do quite a bit with it. So we're gonna yeah, there's like a little outpost. Because you know how some of the, well, notice some of the factions outposts, well, like supply depots. That's what this will kind of be, a supply depot, or like an observation post. That kind of thing. That kind of size. So kind of, let's see, like, or like a mining building, because we may find a spot where it's going to be an ore with multiple really close together that we might be able to build this in the middle of. Who knows? But yeah, back to this. So basically what I've done to kind of boost it up a bit for now is I've added 3 basic refiners that add to not just its storage, but gives me to basically right now allow me to refine everything as we go. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to set up this control panel, or this control seat, as our main one. So we're going to go mine drill, on and off. We're going to have this be the hinge. This will be, oh wait, what's this directions? Oh, maybe not the drill. That's right. No, that's small grid bay. Don't tell me I put the wrong router on. I thought I realized. Oh, no, right here. Whew. So we'll have this one be rotor lock on and off. This can be for the hinge. So reverse. And then do hinge lock. I usually do it like this. That way, because it's in order of how it comes into in the menu. That's kind of how I've managed to keep everything kind of in tow. Or keep everything straight in a way, because that way it's, because of how it is in the menu, I've kind of already programmed my brain to memorize how I want first and whatnot. So of course that's all up to you. So now it's the annoying part. We're gonna do mining drill A, reverse, and then we're going to go increase max distance, decrease max distance. I might be able to switch this into a different way as I experiment with the new settings that they've actually brought in. Like the set and move might be what I'm actually thinking of, but I'll look on a video of someone who's actually looked up all over it all and whatnot. Oh, actually, what we should do, set these all to 0. As we go. So ABC is the main arm. Okay. And then D, E, and F go down into the ground. So that's 30 meters worth of depth right there. Oh yeah, don't forget to put everything to shear inertia, or it will explode on you, and you don't want that and have to restart. I mean, learning from how my solar array kind of blew up on itself, I forgot to do the setting. Really wasn't the best plan. Oh, what are you? I knew something was up. White wouldn't go down. Alright, then F. So you can make, so, of course, I would kind of suggest guys kind of keeping it like this size. Because once you're able to go down more, because you're going to be able to adjust everything. So you go down even more. Of course, it's a little bit of a process to do it all the time, but it is what it is. I forgot which one I was doing. Okay, so now that we have that all set up, okay. So it's only, so A is the only one extended right now. Okay. So what we'll do is we are going to keep A where it is. So I'll make sure this is at 10. B, C, D, E, and F. So we'll set F to 3. We'll set to 5. Oh, yeah. What I like to do is put the drill, on top of each one. That way I have control of the drill. No matter what, so if I have to turn it off, I can always be on the bar. We'll have to turn it off. Okay. Let's break ground, people. Okay. And like right off the bat, I want to try to make this as like smooth as a whole as possible. saving the trouble. So at first it's going to be a little bit of a slow process, a little bit. But because of course, if you're just trying to build a quick silo and stuff like that, you don't want the resources, but I do want the resources. I don't want to waste nothing. Yeah, that way when I make the hole a little bit cleaner, it'll be a lot easier for me to do that. I'll throw out any loose voxels that'll fuck everything up. Alright. This, I'll be doing this for a while. Over here, let's bring this one. And bring this small grid bay. Small grid bay. I got we're going to get a lot more worth out of the stone than we get out of ourselves. Non-cobalt that we really haven't covered. Well, besides a small grid build bay, we got the solar array, that done. The draw rig, what else can we do? The storage. I think that's basically about it for what we can really do pre-cobalt. Then it's just basically up to you of how you kind of want to deal with it, design it. So yeah, let's kind of start getting ready for cobalt. So basically what I want to do now is I want to start one of designating the other wing there. Well, we'll have to put a roof on it eventually to see how much space we have to work with. Because we're going to probably see if we can maybe... So I got to figure out where I'm going to put my build, or that solar array. Which probably will be eventually probably up because of this, this version, it'll probably be just on top of here. Because the conveyor system is already there, all I gotta do is add like here probably I'm gonna probably put the crafting. I'll probably have to put the assembler or the refiners into the ground to make everything kind of fit snugly. But because yeah, I think probably up to here won't be, or at least up to here won't be shown. Will be sealed off. So, but yeah. So, all right. So let's kind of disconnect this guy. Put him there. Oh, I can put him in the other one actually. Keep him charging. Alright, so yeah, there's this. So here's what I wanted to kind of also show you. The small grid build bay. So this is going to be a little bit what you can also build pre-cobalt. All these parts you can build without the need of cobalt, allowing you to kind of get a head start. Bring in some of your more simpler blueprints from your creative world. And we're going to set them up right now. So first, what we're going to do, so we're going to do it in order. We're going to go with the. Hopefully, I can do this in order. Oh, with one panel. Okay, so it's. Hinge. Nope, not that one. Small grid bay will be inertia off. Oh wait. Oh fuck. Hold up. We might need to build another one. Oh yeah, I finally got the DLC, so now I can do angular doors now. Yay! Switch to your plates. Okay, to your plates. Because I'm going to need to do another secondary button. Because I'm gonna have to, because it's gonna have to be merge block, hinge reverse, inertia, and okay, hold up a second. So inertia off, on and off, reverse. Piston, merge block, so I just need one. That would kind of be the stand-in for stand-in for the merge block. Okay, construction comms, computer. Okay. Cause yeah, I knew it was because I was like the piston. Fuck. That way, if I need to get underneath there or something, if I'm building it by hand. So I might build, or I might be able to use this to kind of maybe build a skiff off of. Because the skiff's gonna be kind of a bit of a very bare bones kind of vessel. Unless I can Well, I don't know how I want to build it even. So now everything's kind of all changed around. Oh, wrong one. Construction comps. Quite short computers, but oh well. Yeah, we get this up and going. Yeah, short computers, alright. Use it. Yeah, ice is going to start getting running low, and that's going to be very concerning. But I like how the drill's far enough away I don't hear it. I love that. Because the one thing I was concerned about was if it was too close, it'd be a little fucking annoying. Alright, so this one here will be for the merge block. On and off. So I have shear inertia. This will be the hinge lock on and off. Reverse. Piston. This needs to be a 3. These are the same. Alright, so this will be a merge block. And then I need the other two to be the how do I want to set this up? We show the piston. Yeah, I'll have the piston here. And we're gonna go we'll do all of these. Okay, so the projector. Okay, so you know, we'll set this back up again. So this, because for some reason it won't move unless we do it. Hinge lock off. Reverse. And what can we put the last one on as? Maybe we'll leave it for something else. If I put lights, maybe I'll put lights or something. Blueprints on and off. I'll probably leave this one for an extra spare. So yeah, so what we'll have to do then is to make it go up and, or hold on, we'll make it, reverse it. So this is here. So I've set it so that it goes up to only a certain limit, so that it'll always go straight up and lock in place. So you don't have to worry about that. And then to make it more stable, you gotta turn that on. Oh, you look. Oh. You're not loading it properly. You bugger up, you little bastard. I cannot wait to close this place. Cannot wait. So we got that. And then, yeah, so we'll be able to put our blueprint on. Whatever blueprint we have on will show up. We just gotta line it up with the merge block. And with the other merge block in it. In the vessel or whatever we're making. Craft it, and then when we're ready to let it go, we just basically do the. Let's turn that off again. Turn merge block on, merge block off. And the hinge is going down. Why is the hinge going down? Or what actually wants to do shear inertia. Is the hinge lock on? Okay, oh, yeah, I gotta remember to put the hinge lock on too. Also prevents explosions. And storms. Let's get some more resources coming in. Because, yeah, maybe I'll try to do is maybe use this as a good, tryout for different attachments that I can put onto this base. And this to, like, if I do this design, what else? So I might use this as a silo, and try and maybe use it, maybe wait as a way for us to launch swarm drone launcher, or have it work as like a reloadable missile silo. At least give me the idea of how I can connect things and stuff. Yeah, maybe I'll try that. Something to come back to do eventually. But I want to have my main base in space, so. What I'm going to do in a creative world, though, is I'm going to actually do the skeleton and bring the skeleton in. And then we'll just we'll build within the skeleton, get it going, and then launch it. Because the way I was thinking about building it in this way, I'm not too sure how it'll work out properly. So we'll come back to that. But at the same time, I gotta figure out the core look. I gotta make sure the core is able to, as for like the station, launch a drone, or not a drone, a fighter, right? So that's what the bare minimum of our hangar has to be able to do. I wonder, should we actually build the skiv? It kind of makes me also, because I'm going to bring in the skeleton in creative, I might as well bring in the, or maybe we do maybe we do it by a large grid blueprint instead. Because yeah, with the service terminal now, we don't need to keep our my mine drone out or our mud out. We don't have to keep those out anymore at all times. We can store those away. So yeah, I can kind of compact my bases a little bit more now, which is kind of nice. Like you only need to have out the essential. So, and I do have them able to store their inventory while they're inside the terminal, so a little bit of storage. So that like when I have my flyers for when like carriers and stuff like that, when we're launching our fighter drones or even our extra fighters or whatever, or bombers or whatever we need. So like we have our first squadron already out there ready to launch, and then we use the terminal to bring the launch or a bomber in, and the bomber's already loaded up. All you have to do is get the pilot in, launch it, and just wait for the timer to run out for the next one. Now imagine if you had 3 carriers doing that exact same launch first salvo, basically. So we might try to use that maybe as part of our own technique. Okay, so we got that going a little bit more. There is a way to automate it a little bit more, but that's no, that's beyond us for right now, resource-wise, anyways. Okay, so we have that going. All right. Giggity. Okay, so I wonder if I could do that with the. Because if I can't launch a fighter with this one, then yeah, it's just basically it's gonna be like a small outpost. I don't know if it really wouldn't look too good with another little hangar attachment onto it. So I kind of want to have the hangar kind of built into it already. Huh. But hold on. Wait a minute. How big is that? We might be able to bring that in. Oh, we'd definitely be able to bring that in. Definitely be able to bring it more inside. So I can literally bring that in this far. Okay, mental note. Make that a mental note. this way, now that the A is going to be completely down, we can start doing the other two. We'll basically finish up with F, and then it's going to be just straight D and E will give us the other 30 meters, and then we'll hollow it out. So I'm pretty sure 30 meters is going to be more than enough space to put our the welding system in and whatnot. Now, where can we fit in and kind of camouflage our solar and algae farms? Oh. Now, I was kind of thinking do this, having the same kind of deal, but having it be on the opposite side. And have it kind of lead into like maybe like where we can have like a beginner greenhouse, where we can start growing a little bit of the other stuff as well. Because seeing how this one is kind of able to fit in there nicely as it is, yeah, we might be able to do it. I'll just have to figure out the kind of layout as in the bottom. Bring it into here, level it up with the top there so it's the same. Yeah, this levels up with this. Believe it or not, it actually might be pretty dang easy. Yeah, it just sucks. I don't know. I'm not gonna be able to launch one of my fighters from here, from this design, which is alright. You know, it's a good little something maybe we can deal with later. So if I can bring it in, so basically do about here, bring it into let's put those computers away before something bad happens. Oh, that's silicone. It's taking forever. Oh my god. It's not even. It's almost done. Holy sweet Jesus, but still. It's taking forever. Oh, let's ooh. Will there be a chance of me having to take some away? Yeah, if I want to put the conveyor in, yeah, I'm gonna have to take some away from the bottom I can use. Okay, so let's go. Trying to figure out, okay, how long is that to get? 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And kind of make the bottom kind of the same as it was over there, even though there's not going to be a drill. I just kind of, so I can kind of have an idea of where the conveyors are going to go. Just 5 and 5. I'm pretty sure I made it even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I just want the inner side. I'm trying to copy just the bottom, just to kind of give myself a better idea. One, two, three, 4, 5. Hold up. Let's just take everything that's in here. And I'm going to redo it. There's going to be down to here. Yeah, now that we have a more solid source of resources constantly, and it's connected to a refiner, so it's constantly getting refined, we're going to be able to actually progress, because it's been very slow. So hopefully that will finally be remedied. See, we're just in a bad spot for resources, because everything's pretty deep in the ground, but I don't have a mobile drill rig to kind of not make it up. Well, it's gonna be a real big mess with holes anyways, but still. All the way to here, or no? Nah. That, so then we'll just I gotta do it the way I set it up, so just give me a second. Just so I know. Everything's supposed to properly go.
Fuel low.
Good thing I'm near.
Fuel critical.
Oh, tanks. We gotta get tanks over here too. We gotta be able to store some fuel. Oh, we'll work that into the hangar bay. Because even though some of these won't be staying long, I want to still build. I need to make sure I got this structure spots right. Oh yeah, now we're showing it. Kind of. Okay, so with that, little Crichton.
Low health.
Frick sakes. So yeah, this is all still in. No. Not to that one, not to that one. Oh, what am I doing? I have much closer source. Two, three. Oh, not there. Same thing, okay.
Fuel low.
Don't know why I was being
Fuel.
so ah! Don't know why I was being so stubborn for it. Oh shit. Huh! Shit. Hmm. Hmm. Huh. Wait a minute. What am I worried? Okay. Like so. Yeah, it's lined up. Right in the middle. Nice, nice. And have it so that the array will be right up top here, going the right way. It might have it, but it might be different, designed a bit different due to the way it's gonna have to not hit things. Although no, it might be okay. Well, you know what? I'll do two different panels anyways. I'll add an extra panel. That way, we get even more food. We'll kind of boost some stuff up here, boost the production of certain things. Then we can use this as its own little separate room to grow the plants. And then this gives me a little bit of an extra more living space. Have our work area over here, because we also have some cubbies on the side here we can use up. Like there's some little tiny cubbies we might be able to get for a little bit of side offices if I can and whatnot, to kind of decorate this place up a little bit. You know, also depends on how far the extent of our refining area goes, I guess. Refining and storage. It might not be too glamorous for storage, I don't think. Might be, I don't know if I'll have room for any really cool sorting system, but it'll be probably very basic for sorting, just so that you get we'll at least do we'll modify this for the pull and push kind of thing, so that we'll be able to make sure stuff doesn't go in the connectors kind of deal, which is really freaking annoying. Trust me, it is. Make sure also, I was thinking about doing it because it only goes one way, and I don't want to screw anything up with the conveyor system. So it may be a little tricky for us to do now, but we'll figure something out. Down. Alright, so knowing that, yeah, I can definitely bring the drill in a little bit closer then. Definitely that can happen. And it's, yeah, doing it right here. Even if it goes out a little bit more. We'll first see what kind of space our refining area is going to take up. Although that may be even limited to this one. We may even have to go for a much bigger base. Even for something what we want to do, this may not be the right size for us. So maybe we'll make this give and maybe relocate and just have this be a spot where we can sustain ourselves with, I guess, until we get actually up and going. And I don't want to well, this may be like an abandoned project, but I don't want it to be like that. You know what? I'm not going to do too much with this, but what I am going to do though is I'm going to throw ideas around, and then what I think we'll do, I'm going to just break everything down. We'll make the skib. We'll make a drone, a utility drone at least, just so that we can break this all down, keep all the resources, do it a lot quicker, load up the skiv, and we're just going to relocate. And we'll reset this all up. I'll have a better idea of it by then for sure, for an actual base that's properly for us, that actually continues to go with this shape. And yeah, I think I'm going to try to come back to this, and maybe we'll try to use it for our starter space station size. I think this will actually really be really good for a small station, starter station for us for when we start this going into space, which we may then be able to turn into a part of the station, or have it be just a spare station we can have at our disposal. We'll kind of see. PCU limited, you know, kind of you know, see how it feels. But yeah, I think we have to relocate. We need to find a more better spot to kind of build. But I am going to kind of use this drill to our advantage and get us all the resources to also help us accomplish that. Because yeah, this is a really bad area to even be. This took forever, and I'm giving up on this area anyways, for the most part. We'll gather up that. We'll take the rover out, gather up all that, every bit of cobalt. Get at least maybe like a flying drone. At least we can at least get going for a survey, just to see about the surrounding area. Give us a little camera view. And see if there's any good flat spots near the. Oh wait. We won't be moving far, actually. No, we're just gonna be moving over to where the ice lake is. We'll be getting out of the desert and moving into a grass area. It's not actually far from us. The trouble is getting over this. That's it, basically. Is getting over that. Because the ice is over there. It's just getting over that is the problem. Our rover can't do it, but if we build a flying skid, we'll be able to do it no problem. And we can easily set up somewhere else. I just gotta, yeah, so I think what we'll do first, that's almost done. I'm gonna hold off on this for a little bit, come back to it. Let's go get that cobalt. How far is it? 3 kilometers? Not too bad. Let's start getting that refined. Getting the materials to build the thrusters. Save up on them. And yeah, because we'll find a nice flat spot over there. Oh, actually, you know what? What we can do actually is even do it to the rover, and make the rover fly. Because we have the gyroscope already. We just got to make the boy fly. So yeah, we'll go for a load now. Wait for it to that way, and then I'll have to wait until next episode for us to really start that. And by then, yeah, I'll figure out about the right station, the right base size for us. Because I have to get a good land base, or at least a decent ground outpost going. We'll build up and then yeah, I'll kind of do the same thing, and then I'll see about the shell design for the station. See how they end up turning out. Or maybe use this shape to kind of make something different. We'll see. Because yeah, I want to be able to get to a point where we can really start to build the escort. A whole... What's over there for that? Prospecting station. No. Is that like... Oh no, it's like one of those other things. Get a nice big chunk of cobalt to get us started. Because like even this one will be able to give us more than what we need. Plus stuff that we'll have for upgrading the our refining and all that too. But I might wait to do all that stuff after we get the skiff made and get to our new base spot. What's magnesium? I thought it was cobalt. Oh, damn it. I thought this was cobalt. Unless something happened and it changed. Or I just misread the color maybe. I don't know. Damn it. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to design a real rover, I guess, to get us over that somehow. Fuck. Okay, if that's the case, at least we can make some early ammo. Shit. I wonder if there's a way for us to get... Oh, okay, that's gonna be a lot of materials. If I can get like a simple... like cargo transport. So if I get that kind of just something, nothing too big, just enough to get us over to where the ice is. So I do remember seeing a full, big, flat area that would be probably perfect for us. Because there's a full, we'll have to build it off our first platform there because it's going to be... We can use that battery power to charge it up. Huh. Because the way I can put the small grid... Yeah, you know what? I have a way we're going to be doing it. To get us over that. Because we can't get up and over there. It's just going to be a bit of a journey. But can I also make it so that it's self-sustained? We can make food on it as well? Or just, no, maybe we'll just break everything down over there. Get it all into the, we'll make a bunch of large grid. Okay, you know what? I think I might have an idea of how we can probably do it. Okay, let's get this magnesium done. Oh, hold up. Is that metal plates I saw there? Or my... Oh. Scrap. Why is there always scrap here? Or was that scrap from when? That might have been scrap from when it fucking we first was doing it and it smacked into the ground. Probably. Probably. All right. So is it done the silicone now? Finally. I just have one question. I might actually save the magnesium for money. Actually, let's do the other side, actually. No, let's have the magnesium done here. Because that way, the, right, because I can find magnesium. Yes. Okay. So bullets are in our grasp without cobalt. But knowing that I already have all the resources to basically rebuild that base completely, this is gonna be nice. It's gonna be a good, solid, thing to be comforting. Was that not receiving this time? Oh! Oh, that's very close, very close, very close. Holy Jesus. But yeah, I think I'll go into creative and work on that. An idea for that. That basically it's gonna be a cargo transport, basically. Because we're gonna be tearing everything down. So we get everything back. I might put a respawn or a survival kit on it to respawn on it, but that's about it. Okay. So yeah, I want to think about that. So yeah, till next time, guys. Peace.